Friends, let me talk to you about something quietly powerful, something that's sculpturing your life, whether you realize it or not, because every day without noticing, you're programming the atmosphere you live in. And here's the big idea to hold on to. You can't escape the exposure that surrounds you, but you can curate it. What you look at on the television, on your phone screen, even the simplest conversation that you overhear at lunch, each one leaves an imprint. Everything you acknowledge, everything you dwell upon is not harmless moments of entertainment. It's an inner instruction to your energy. You are training your nervous system what normal feels like, and what you normalize becomes your life. Everything you consume becomes part of your broadcast. When you watch television or scroll through social media or listen to music, a mechanism inside you is turning and tuning your body to a particular frequency. Your nervous system doesn't know it's just a show. It mirrors what it sees. It absorbs what it hears. It practices every emotion it witnesses, creating those same emotions inside of you. That great acting you just watched, your body is mirroring the actor's tone in real time. So if what you watch radiates anxiety or conflict, your nervous system, it learns that rhythm. Even when the screen goes dark, you keep humming at that same pitch, that same frequency. Now, it reminds me when I went to rock concerts back in the 80s, days later, I'll still be buzzing, vibrating with the energy of the night, the Kiss concerts, the Van Halen concerts, the Skid Row concerts, Whitesnake concerts. Now, I understand why some mornings feel heavy for no reasons. It's the vibration of last night still echoing through our cells. Neuroscience calls this entrainment. Your brain waves sync with the rhythms you feed them. Fast cuts, loud noise, constant conflict, and your system starts running on chaos. Calm voices, uplifting music, grounded conversations, and your system starts running on peace. Your subconscious can't tell observation from participation. That's huge. Whatever you expose it to, it rehearses. That means your media, what you watch, what you scroll through, what you listen to, trains your mood. Your playlist trains your posture. Your environment trains your energy. You're an ongoing transmission tower. Every thought and gesture you release becomes a signal. Those signals ripple through the emotional airwaves of your world. They tell people how safe you are, how centered you are, how grounded you are. Even silence sends a signal, sometimes the most powerful ones of all. So if your tower is always on, the question isn't if you're broadcasting. The question is, what frequency you're letting be released. What frequencies am I let train me? Because every song, every headline, every conversation is a tiny course in how you feel. After every exposure, ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Expanded or contract? If you feel calm, creative, inspired, your frequency just rose. If you feel tense, cynical, or drained, your frequency just dropped. That signal or that single question becomes your inner compass, because everything you look at, listen to, or linger on is shaping the tone you set back into the world. This is where your power begins. Creating or curating what you take in is not control. It's self-respect. Think of your mind as a garden. Every sound, every story, every social media feed is a seed. You decide which one gets water. Every small choice is a micro adjustment of your future. One song, one conversation, one space at a time. You are building your atmosphere. Here's how to begin building your personal ecosystem of excellence. Choose conversations that expand rather than shrink. Choose environments that support the version of you you're growing into. Curate until your surroundings sound like your goals. Curate until your daily input matches your desired output. That's how you begin to customize your life. Look around. The space you spend the most time in, your living room, your workspace, your car. Every environment is a mirror of what you've been tolerating. The clutter, the noise, the constant stimulation, it's not neutral. It's information. You can't build a serene space if it's tuned to chaos. You can't build versions of in a space tuned to distraction. So start small. Change the light, move a chair, clear a corner. The moment your physical space shifts, your emotional space follows. Your environment is the background score of your life. You may forget it's playing, but it decides the mood of every scene. Remember, even silence is a broadcast signal. The mind never stops broadcasting. It only changes its course or its source of material. When you step away from the noise, you're not doing nothing. You're giving your frequency a chance to reset. Silence is the space where your signal remembers itself. A few minutes of intentional quiet can do more than hours of motivation ever could. Here's the truth most people miss. You can design your emotional climate on purpose when you curate what enters your senses. You begin to engineer your reality. Watch one documentary that inspires excellence and your standards rise without effort. Listen to one conversation that models patience and your nervous system learns calm. Exposure becomes education. Education becomes energy. That's why this isn't just about protecting your presence. It's about building your blueprint. You can literally curate yourself into the life you've been envisioning. Friend, please try this for 1 week. Number one, audit your input. Track what you watch, read, listen to, and where you spend your time. 2, grade the frequency. After each, write a plus if it lifted you, or a minus if it drained you, and equal if it was neutral. Number 3, replace one negative source per day. Swap gossip for gratitude videos. Swap loud chaos for instrumental calm. Swap clutter for a clean space. Number 4, add silence. 10 minutes each evening. No phone, no talk. Just let your tower retune. By the end of 7 days, you feel the signal clearing. Your thoughts will sound clearer. Your emotions will breathe easier. And the world will begin responding to the new tone. You stabilize. Friend, you are the curator of your consciousness, because everything you look at, listen to, or linger on is shaping the tone you send back into the world. When you change what surrounds you, you change what speaks through you. Please, curate your input and you customize your reality. Please protect your energy the way an artist protects color. Please protect your peace the way a musician protects silence, and build a life that sounds like harmony. You're never just living, you're always broadcasting. And the world is always listening.